Hey guys, welcome to One Life on Earth. My name is Kevin, and today we're going to talk about how to hike to Aconcagua Base Camp. So let's zoom in here. We actually flew into Santiago, Chile, so we're coming in from the west. We got a rental car, drove up north up these highways, and then straight east into Argentina. We had no issues going through the border from Chile to Argentina. That direction we had no problem at all. They just waved us through without even saying anything whatsoever to us. That kind of turned into a huge problem on the way back into Chile.
Kevin's famous Chile.
We had no documentation that we were ever in Argentina. We were basically in Argentina illegally or something. To this day, I still don't really know what happened. But coming back from Argentina, trying to get back into Chile was a huge fiasco. Me and my friend Tyler are both terrible at Spanish. We didn't know what they were saying or what was going on. After about 2 hours of trying to fill out paperwork and stuff, they just basically decided to just let us through. So coming in from the main highway, you're gonna get to the national park in Argentina, AKA the Parque Provincial Aconcagua. Right off the main road here is the entrance building. You're gonna park right here, talk to some lady at the entrance building. You're gonna pay her about $15 equivalent per person to get into the national park there. Now they do only accept Argentinian money, so make sure you have some with you. We were planning on getting some at an ATM that was allegedly at the border, but we totally forgot, and by the time we got here, we just remembered. So all we had was Chile money and American money, and they don't accept either. They also don't accept credit cards. So we had to find some guy with selling Pepsi at a food stand, and we traded him a bunch of USD for Argentinian money. All right, once you get your entrance fees paid for, drive about a mile north down this road. Make sure you do drive down this road, or else you're just gonna have to walk an extra mile, and that'll be hard. Eventually, you're gonna park your car out here and then start your hike to base camp. Now, for the sake of this video, I'm going to be talking about the base camp called Base Confluencia. There are a few camps kind of around the base, depending on what side you're on and everything. So I'm not necessarily sure if there's more than one base camp, but for this video, I'm going to be referring to Base Camp Confluencia. So right when you start your hike, you're already at about 8,500 feet or so. So you're pretty high up there in altitude just at the very beginning, which is definitely kind of noticeable, especially if you have a pack on. It's gonna make hiking a little bit more difficult than it would be if you were at 0 feet elevation. But overall, this hike is not too bad. I think the entire elevation gain is about 1,600 feet, so not too much to gain. The thing that makes this hike so beautiful is how desolate it is. It's just you and the trail and the mountain and a few people here and there. It's definitely not overcrowded. It's not really a huge tourist attraction place just because it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere, but it's just you and the huge mountains all around. It's pretty epic. By the way, all this information is on my website, onelifeonearth.com. If you want to read any of it, check it out. So we're hiking on the trail. It's about 12 miles round trip, so 6 miles in, 6 miles out. Not too bad, not too bad.
Pretty good.
The hike is pretty straightforward. You're just gonna be hiking basically through this valley. So you're kind of following the river on the east side of the valley here. And depending on how fast you're hiking, if you're taking your time and smelling the roses, or if you're doing this hike as fast as you can, it'll probably take either 4 hours minimum, up to 8 hours, depending on how slow or how fast you're going. Once you do get to the base camp, there's a lot of cool places that you can hang out and hike around. There's this huge ravine here with a pretty epic view of the river. You can also kind of hike into the mountains here. The mountains are pretty cool. They're a lot different than European mountains or North American mountains. And you can see the giant slabs of earth kind of just sticking out. So when we made it to base camp, you can have some epic views of Aconcagua itself. And overall, it's just a really cool place to hang out. Follow us on Instagram to check out this hike and a bunch of other really epic stuff around the world. If you have any questions about Aconcagua Base Camp, ask them in the comments below and I'll get back to you. Have a good one, guys, and I'll see you next time.